Hey guys, wow, what a crazy story this is. If you haven't already heard, it's the Hitch slap heard round the world. Guys, everyone's talking about it. Will Smith and Chris Rock at the Oscars. Guys, this was big, and everyone's got a take on it. Guys, Will Smith actually, literally went up to Chris Rock and slapped him during the Oscars. And guys, people have their theories about what's going on. Guys, let me tell you something, okay? Chris Rock, whether you're on his side or guys, whether you're on Will Smith's side, whatever it is, guys, this is a serious thing. Because Chris Rock was making fun of Will Smith's wife, Jada Pinkett Smith. Now, guys, I don't know if you know this or not, but Jada Pinkett Smith was recently diagnosed with, guys, having alopecia. Okay, now everybody, guys, is having a take on this. Everybody has something they want to say about this incredible event, and it's definitely got all the guys talking about the Oscars again. Everyone from, is this right? Matt Jarbo to Sam Hyde. Is Sam Hyde talked about that? Okay. Even Red Bar got out of his hospital bed to tell his Bring Back group all about this. Guys, it's everybody from Jimmy Kimmel all the way to Jimmy Fallon. All the Jimmys are talking about this event right here. And guys, yes, there are conspiracy theories about what happened that night. What's real? Was it all planned? Was this an attempt to get people to watch the Oscars 1 year from now? Guys, it doesn't matter who you support in this. Listen, guys, even if your take is that Will Smith is cool for going up there and slapping Chris Rock, despite the fact that he laughed at the joke first and also is a cuck, or guys, even if you're on Chris Rock's side and you want to support free speech and you think that jokes can't go too far, guys, let me tell you something. You might think that's the side I'm on, but guys, I've got another thing for you here because honestly, it was a hack fucking joke. It's like a 30-year G.I. Jane. The movie's from 30 years ago. That was hack in the 90s. But guys, that's not the point. The point is, guys, all of these takes are wrong. It doesn't matter whose takes you've been reading. It doesn't matter what's at the top of the trending page on YouTube. It doesn't matter if Sam Hyde is attempting to keep riding off of the iDubbbz virality by talking about the Oscars of all things. Guys, the important thing is I'm talking about the Oscars tonight because, guys, I have found the only take that actually makes sense, and it is a conspiracy, and the conspiracy goes deep. Now, some of you may have even heard of this one. Some of you may have heard that Pfizer is somehow involved, but the rabbit hole goes way deeper than any of you guys could have possibly imagined. Now, you can trust me on this one. My take isn't my take. That's why you can trust me. I found a guy who goes in deep on conspiracies, who is about uncovering the truth. This guy is known to liars the world over because this guy, he exposes liars for who they really are. And guys, if you want to know what really happened between Will Smith and Chris Rock, then the only way you can do it is joining the pizza fund, podawful.pizza. Guys, I'm banned from YouTube for the most part. I'm really not supposed to be on there anymore. And all of our archives have been put in the pizza fund. Plus, we don't run ads. We don't have sponsors on our free stuff. So instead, we've got the pizza fund. You want this episode in our archives? Join the pizza fund, $12 level. Get immediate access to this episode and so much more. You can join for as little as $1 and get immediate access to, honestly, way too much content, way more than you could possibly ever even deserve, really. Really, I shouldn't give so much away for $1. I really need to rethink this model. But guys, the important thing is you can get that content and you can support the show. It's just like Patreon, except I'm also not allowed on Patreon. So we had to build our own. It's podawful.pizza. And you want the real take? You want the real news on Will Smith and the Oscars and Chris? Podawful.pizza.
Support the show. Join the Pizza Fund. Podawful.pizza.
Pizza.
Podawful.pizza.
I mean, seriously, Red Bar. He's sick and dying. He hasn't done a show in a year, and he posted about this. He claimed, this is not even a joke, he claimed he predicted it. I have a cure to all this shit. If you're like me and you hate seeing this, we watched this live in the after show. You guys were there. We saw this happen. Lenny came to us. He was like, oh my God, guys, Will Smith slapped a guy. Of course, this is a big topic. Everybody wants to talk about it, but now everybody's got a fucking take on it. I'm done with the takes. I've got the final take on it. I don't need to hear VO's take on it. The Discord's VO's take on this anymore. Believe it or not, VO thinks it's fake. Oh, really? Well, you're an expert. She's been in the field for 10 years. If you haven't dealt with VO in our Discord, I don't know what to tell you. I can't help you with that. Luckily, when I know stupid people, I also know brilliant people. For every idiot I've run across on the internet, I've actually found some sort of idiot savant who can figure this stuff out. And luckily, we've got the final take on this. So if you're like me, you can finally put a rest to everyone talking about the Will Smith, Chris Rock, Oscars slap. Let's get into the conspiracy. This is Pod Awful.
Pod Awful sucks.
The dark future is near, it's out of here. The internet is screwed from the space on the moon. Checks and bullies the goons. Pod Awful's watching you. La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la. Bada bing, bada boom, baby.
I'm a killer gorilla.
Welcome, everybody. I am your host, Jesse P.S. Thank you for joining the Pizza Fund. This is Pod Awful. And by the way, we're also going to bully the internet. This is actually a full-on bully episode in a lot of ways. I will give you the keys, the tools to go out there and bully these retards for posting this. I want to see your comments. I want to see your tweets on Sam Hyde's Twitter thread, by the way, about this. Multiple tweets about this. His take, Will Smith is good. You would think the comedy guy would go with Chris Rock, right? I'm not going with Chris Rock either, but I'm not going with Will Smith. He was like, no, this is good. He's no longer a cuck. Oh, all right. Mike David's approach on this, Will Smith is the bad guy. He is the cuck. He's with Chris Rock, even though he hates comedians. The world is getting topsy-turvy. Okay, cats and dogs living together. I don't know what to do about all of this. And obviously, there's all of the mainstream takes on this. I don't even see those anymore. I can't even tell you. I had to pull out the names of talk show hosts from my ass. The Jimmies. I don't remember. But anyway, let's see what they're saying in the chat room. Thank you guys for joining me. We are live. H2BH.
Sorry, nigga. I'm Tom Gully, and you're watching Is This Live, the show
This content right here
on the Pod Awful TV network.
is Pizza Fund's own.
Podawful.pizza.
This shit is beefer. You're listening to Howdy Do with J. Crew.
Podawful.pizza.
We got shooters in these streets.
Nigga.